Hello, I'm Cheryl Lawrence, the Executive Director of the Lawyers Committee for Better Housing. For 35 years, we've been helping renters with serious housing problems that would be nearly impossible to resolve without legal intervention. In the fight against recalcitrant landlords, LCBH steps in to provide a voice for renters at administrative hearings and in building court to assert their rights to live in rental housing that is safe, decent, and healthy. We're taking this fight for better housing to the next level with something new I would like to tell you about. LCBH has teamed up with Loretto Hospital and PCC Community Wellness Center to create a medical legal partnership called Healthy Housing Chicago. This is a children's book published by the American Bar Association called A Breath of Hope. The book depicts how medical legal partnerships can transform the lives of families in need. The story focuses on the plight of a small girl suffering with asthma because of a landlord's neglect of an apartment contaminated with mold. Torn between being evicted and the health of their daughter, the family is connected to a legal representative by the doctor who cares for the child. By working with medical providers to help identify renters living in unhealthy environments and by integrating legal representation into the patient's continuum of care, LCBH's legal response will shift from crisis management to early intervention and prevention. Healthy Housing Chicago will provide a range of legal interventions for renters with the goal of improving the overall health outcomes of individual patients by addressing housing-related issues.
Administrator Teresa Franco says if everything aligns, partnerships become a win-win for patients, doctors, and hospitals.
Now, I would like to introduce you to Kira Wilpone-Welborn, a legal fellow with LCBH who is working firsthand on implementing this new program to tell you about one of our clients.
As you may have gathered, as of 5 days ago, I'm the new staff attorney working with our medical partners at Loretto Hospital and PCC Community Wellness Center. The MLP will enable LCBH to take proactive steps to improve the health and housing of our clients. At LCBH, clients often come to us with housing issues that exacerbate their current medical conditions or have affected his or her ability to continue to afford their housing, whether it's through high medical costs or lost income due to sick days, unpaid sick days. Before the development of the MLP, LCBH has only ever been able to react to these systematic issues after the client has experienced negative housing consequences. As an example of the work LCBH and the Medical Legal Partnership will be able to accomplish, I want to share with you a client's story. Nicole is a single mother living with a disability and chronic asthma. She came to LCBH after the apartment she was living in for the past 7 years had deteriorated beyond repair. Nicole attempted to work with her landlord to schedule repairs with little success. But Nicole maintained hope when, after several requests, the landlord finally agreed to make the repairs. Unfortunately, because the apartment was 107 years old, the landlord soon realized that he could not make the repairs himself. Instead of offering to help Nicole relocate, or to give her time to find replacement housing that was safe and healthy for her and her child, her landlord not only continued to collect rent, but he raised her rent and then began tearing down walls. Nicole described how the dust from the landlord's construction aggravated her asthma, causing her to experience increased attacks and causing her daughter to be placed on a steroid. In addition to her frequent asthma attacks, Nicole, who must walk with a cane, could not easily move throughout her apartment while the construction was going on. Nicole had happily lived in her apartment for 7 years, but could no longer stay there without risking her and her daughter's health. Nicole desperately wanted a solution, but she didn't know what to do. As Nicole and I talked, it became obvious that Nicole was not just denied healthy housing, but she'd also been denied her security deposit interest for 7 years. Moreover, she was paying electricity, not just for her unit, but for the common light fixtures in the building. For 7 years, despite being a model renter, Nicole was cheated out of her healthy place to live and her all too scarce income. As Nicole and I discussed her options, It was clear to Nicole that it was time for her to find new, healthy housing. However, due to her limited income, she was having difficulty saving the amount needed to cover the first month's rent, security deposit, and moving expenses at any new apartment. Unfortunately, at LCBH, our clients often stay in housing that is unhealthy and unsafe because moving is cost prohibitive. In order to secure Nicole the funds necessary to find new housing, I contacted her landlord to discuss with him the fact that Nicole would be deducting her rent due to his continued unwillingness to properly address the conditions in her unit. After several discussions, and with him finally acknowledging that the unhealthy conditions were due to his negligence and his duties as a landlord going forward, he admitted that he wasn't going to be able to make the repairs while Nicole still lived in the unit. As compensation for his failures as a landlord, Nicole was able to secure the entire value of her legal claims and moving expenses. Nicole is now on her way to living with her daughter in new, healthy housing. Luckily for Nicole, she found LCBH just in time. I cannot promise you that her living situation would have turned out for the better if we had not intervened when we did. With the implementation of Healthy Housing Chicago, LCBH, Loretto Hospital, and PCC Community Wellness Center are able to create an early intervention system that will be able to identify renters like Nicole before their situation is beyond our assistance. Our team from Loretto Hospital, which includes Melinda Malicki, Aaron Borders, Tanisha Daniels, and Deanna Reed, are here tonight. Thank you for being here this evening and your immeasurable contributions to the MLP. Over the course of the next year, we will be able to reach renters in the Austin neighborhood to secure and maintain safe and healthy housing. Tonight, please contribute to LCBH to ensure that Nicole and renters like Nicole are able to stay healthy, happy, and housed.